A new game mode is going to be hitting its way to the Madden Ultimate Team community, and this video is basically going to be going over exactly what it's going to be called, how it's going to work, and how we're going to run the channel forward, trying to show you guys some gameplay of exactly what this new gameplay is going to be and this new mode. So basically it's going to be called the MUT Salary Cap Rank Beta. Just like how they did MUT Draft Champions Rank, they're going to do a MUT Salary Cap Rank Beta. And in the description, I'm going to leave the link to the EA blog that came out. So if you guys want to read it, I'm going to be reading some of these sentences from it. But if you guys want to check it out personally, I'll leave it in the link in the description. So make sure you guys do that. So basically, the Salary Cap Ranked Beta is not just a new game mode, it's basically a change that's going to be coming to the entire Madden Ultimate Team experience by assigning a cap value to every player and redefining how do you assemble a team lineup in Madden Ultimate Team. So basically, there's going to be new ranks and new assigned values to each card in Madden Ultimate Team, and you're going to have to assemble a team throughout the cap rank, which is going to be, I think it's 1,000. It says in the blog it's going to be 1,000, and you're going to have to assign a team that is going to be either 1,000 or below, and you're going to have to assign a team and go through a series of games to rank your way up into Madden Ultimate Team. So that's basically how it was in Ranked Draft Champions. It's going to be for Madden Ultimate Team now, but clearly the difference is going to be in Draft Champions. You know, you select players that are given to you. In Madden Ultimate Team, you're going to be able to pick the players that you want on your team, but they're all going to be assigned a rank or a value, and you're going to have to either match 1,000 or you're going to have to go below 1,000. And you'll see by some of the pictures what I mean. You'll see that on the new pictures that are going to be coming out whenever this beta is released, is right to the left of the card. You'll see in this picture of Keenan Allen, there's a 54 next to his name or to the left of his face. That is going to be his MUT rank or his MUT cap or whatever they're going to call it. That's going to be his value that is assigned to him. So he's going to be 54 points out of 1,000. So then take 1,000 minus 54. That's how many points that you're going to have left to rank your team or develop your team. So basically, if you want to get some more coins, you go through the same. It's still the same experience. You go through solo challenges. You go through seasons head-to-head play. If you win some of these ranks, then you will get coins. You'll also get some cool gifts, I guess they're calling them. Not really sure exactly what they're going to be called, but they're going to be. You might get some packs and stuff like that. So just like I was saying, that you're going to notice plenty of examples right here. What they do not want you to get out of this whole experience is that just because a card is a higher overall than another card, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to have a higher value than, say, a lower card. In this example, you have Zadarius Smith, and then you have Cameron Wake, who's a 94 overall, and then you have Zadarius Smith, who's an 87 overall. So clearly, Zadarius Smith is a lower overall than Cameron Wake, but as you can see, Zadarius Smith has a 52 value, while Cameron Wake has a 46 value. That is because Zadarius Smith has some better stats, or he's just a better all-around player. He can play all-around linebacker, lineman, while only Cameron Wake has certain stats that are above his, the norm, and he can't really play like linebacker or any of that other stuff. So they want to make that clear that they're not basing the values of each players off of rank or overalls. They're basing them based on how the meta is played on Madden Ultimate Team. So people with higher speed are necessarily going to have probably higher values than higher overalls with lower speed, like Wes Welker. He'll probably have a lower speed than, or a lower value than, say, someone like Odell Beckham who has higher speed. That's just an example that I just wanted to throw out there. So salary cap ranked beta events and lineups. So like I was saying before, you can develop your lineup. It's going to be 1,000 is going to be your cap. You're going to have to go through something that was like a Draft Champions ranked, where you get ranked. You play a game of 6 wins, it seems like, and you can only get 2 losses. So just like Draft Champions rank, you go through a whole season. If you win 6, I guess you win the Super Bowl. You get some packs, some coins. Don't really know what they are at that time. But then if you lose 2 games before you win 6, then you start your draft all over again. Or you do not start your draft. You start your whole season over again in Madden Ultimate Team. Now, I think how it's going, how I read the blog, is that once you lock in a team, you cannot change that team. You cannot change any of the players on that team until you either lose 2 or you win 6. Once that happens, once you start a new season, then you could start buying new players on Madden Ultimate Team or reassemble your team how you see fit. So let's get more into it. This is just more pictures of explaining how the whole mode is going to work and how the overalls are going to work. So the major differences is how you're going to build a team to compete. Instead of selecting from a 15 draft pool like Draft Champions, you'll be using player items from your item bundle to assemble a 34-man lineup. The sum of those 34 players' cap value cannot exceed 1,000 point cap total, just like what I was going over. You can see in some of these pictures how they're going to reflect and how they're going to show in Madden Ultimate Team. So of the 34-man lineup, 32 of them will be base players. In salary cap events, we define base players as players at specific positions that are purposefully selected in order for us to ensure you have enough players to fill every offensive and defensive formation. So the full list of 32 base players are going to include a 1 quarterback, 1 halfback, 4 wide receivers, 2 tight ends, a fullback, a left tackle, a left guard, a center, a right guard, a right tackle, a left end, 2 right ends, 2 defensive tackles, a left outside linebacker, a right outside linebacker, 2 middle linebackers, 4 cornerbacks, 1 free safety, 1 strong safety, and 2 strong safeties, a kicker, and a punter. So as you can see, there's going to be some flex players that come into play. The final 2 players in your lineup will be considered flex players. You can use these players practically anywhere, minus the kicker and punter. Flex players adds another layer of strategy to format to a format that is all about strategy and scheme. Basically, they developed this mode basically on how stamina doesn't get really affected as it would normally in Madden Ultimate Team. That's what they go over in the blog. That's why you only have 1 running back, 1 tackle, 1 quarterback, stuff like that. It's not that they have full stamina bar. It's that their stamina can only be reduced so much and so often. You can't just keep spamming Bo Jackson up the middle. You won't be able to do that. That's what it seems like. What's going to have to happen is that if you do spam Bo Jackson up the middle or just spam him on running plays, he will get tired to a degree, but he will never really get into that red. That's how I'm really reading this. He won't get into that red area where he's just really huffing and puffing, where he can cause a fumble almost all the time. But there will be some instances that you cannot spam 1 player or 1 receiver or 1 running back, or you just can't run the ball with your quarterback because he will get tired. And if someone's stamina is low, they are more susceptible for fumbles, and their speed goes down, acceleration, all that stuff happens. So that's what I'm getting out of this. Again, the blog is going to be in the description, so you guys can take your own parts in the comment section. Let me see what you guys think about all this. So they turned injuries off also. Another aspect that they change is fatigue affects your player, so your player will fatigue at a lower or slower rate compared to the rest of the Madden NFL 16. Choosing your 34 players will make for some difficult decision, and we want you to play with those players, but keep in mind that fatigue has only been altered, not turned off. It will not be wise to abuse a consistent no-huddle attack or call some plays in other formations without making any substitutions. Exactly what I was saying before. You cannot just spam Bo Jackson up the middle. He will get tired, but it's altered the way the fatigue works. So if you guys are new, where do you guys start? Start at the solo challenges, the journeys. Do all 3 journeys. That's the best way to make coin. That's my suggestion to you. Get some pretty cool players. The Journey 4 is actually going to be coming out. That's released in this blog. You could earn a 96 overall Aqib Talib. It will be using the new MUT Salary Cap as a factor to play the journey and advance in the journey. You also get 11 players that are concluded into this. And who knows what might be coming, guys. This is almost like what they did for Draft Champions. Stuff like that. It's a very cool feature. I'm excited to work with this. It's going to be cool for the channel. Basically coming up in the channel, what I'm just basically going to be going over is probably going over some of these, when the beta is released, going over some of the key spots for these players, based on their value and their attributes and their styles or whatever. I will go position by position, or we will go position by position, pointing out the key players to maybe try and get if you want to try out this new mode or anything like that. It'll be very cool to go over all the different players that you can grab that are going to be maybe sleepers or they're going to be key players that you might want to get that may be overlooked by other people whose salaries are pretty low or what have you. But that's exactly where we want to go and show you some gameplay, obviously, of this new feature in Madden Ultimate Team on the channel. So let me get your guys' input in the comment section. What do you guys think about this new mode? What do you guys want to see from this mode in the future? What do you guys think about me doing a whole new excerpt of, going over position by position, like top 10 players in this position with the MUT salary cap? What do you guys want to see me do in the future for this? Do you guys want to see gameplay of this? It'll be pretty cool. It's almost just like Rank Draft Champions, but it's like it's almost for everybody. Anybody can do this mode. You don't have to have a stacked team to actually cooperate with this mode. Anyone can just go in and play, develop a team. You don't have to worry about 99 Boss Calvin Johnson and 99 Des Bryant and 99, all those 99s all over the place. You'll have a competitive advantage. It's something cool that I'm looking forward to. Again, let me know in the comment section what you guys think. I'm excited for this game mode. I'm always excited for new things for Madden, especially when they hit this late in the season. So that's going to be the end of the video, guys. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Adio.